What's up everyone, I am Nordic Kiwi and welcome to my first ever video on YouTube and my first ever Let's Play. I'll be playing Wizards of Legend, which is a roguelite action game. It's really cool. I've been playing for like an hour already, and it's got random generated floors I think, and random generated enemies. You have a bunch of different spells, a bunch of different relics and stuff, which makes it super interesting and fun, and I'm super addicted, so I thought it would be the perfect game to start my first video ever with. So as you can see here, I am in like the tutorial part of the game, and so basically you can speak to everyone here, but it's nothing important. It gives a nice like depth to the game. I think I really like that you can talk to everyone here. But they don't say anything you need to know, like, Spike, did you know that true wizards never ever take their hoods off? Maya, never ever 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 never. Just stuff like that. So for this tutorial you walk through this museum of the Nova, and at the start here Anna says here's a complimentary airburst dash arcana for you to conceive. So I got this one here. The arcana is basically my skills, and this first one is the one he's using, the dash. So you can dash around, and here you can see the different type of arcanas. There's water element, fire element, wind element, earth element, and lightning element. And it's really cool. It reminds me of the Last Airbender anime, and I really love the anime, so it gives a nice nostalgic feel playing this. Nostalgic since it was a long time ago since I watched the Last Airbender. Corey, hey there. Here are a couple of arcana for you to try out. While these replicas won't have any real effects, you can use them in the museum's interactive exhibits. Try give those training dummies a good one too. So, if you have seen other people play this game before, you've probably seen from later on once you get to the actual game. This is the tutorial part of the game, and I thought it would be good to show it off if people come here that have never seen this game before, to see it fresh from the start and see even the tutorial, because I think it's a really good idea for how to set up a tutorial on the game, making it interesting, not too super obvious with flashy signs coming up on the screen telling you how to do what. So we got these two arcanas now. Oh sorry, these two right here. The right trigger on my mouse is ranged attack, shoots up these cool fire dragons, and my left is slash, which is basically a melee damage. Is it slash? It's, yeah, wind slash. So we can move on here, and these also not important. It's just signature arcana were rare, specialized versions of standard arcana that absorb nearby magical energy. When fully charged, these arcana release devastatingly powerful versions of the spell they contained. Diana, welcome to the Signature Arcana exhibit. Try this one out. When fully charged, the Exploding Fireball Signature Arcana lets you hurl 3 fireballs in quick succession. Signature Arcana are normally charged by striking targets with spells. But for the purpose of this exhibit, you can pick up the blue magic orb in the practice area. So, we got a Q here, and it's basically like a ultimate ability. If I use it without having my bar charged up here, it'll just shoot one fireball. And I think it's really good that you can still use it even while it's not fully charged up. Taking this will make it a lot better though. When I fire it, it will shoot out 3 balls in a row. So moving on, don't need to talk to them. Chaos Arcana were specialized arcana crafted directly from chaos energies that require great skill and fineness to activate. Only wizards who successfully completed the Chaos Trials were entrusted with the possession of Chaos Arcana. However, very little is known about the use of these arcana, as none of these legendary wizards are around today. Not yet, at least. Jesse, welcome to the Chaos Trials interactive course. This course will give you an idea of what it was like to take on the Chaos Trials. Good luck, I know you can do it. So let's share, have the dash over, and this is a chest. I can bust it open, and I get, this is a relic. So if I press tab here, you can see my relics, and I have a museum ticket, basically useless, it's just the ticket that I use to get into the museum. And Freezing Spirit Naya summons a sprite that freezes enemies. Only one sprite can be held at a time. So here we'll have our first combat, and well, I mean, these basic enemies, I find I just tap the left mouse button and melee damage them over and again, which makes it a lot more less visual interesting than if I use these skills. So we got another chest, and here we got a skill. So now I gained the skill with my E button, and it shoots out fire spikes. It's called Frost Fan, throws out a fan of frost daggers that freeze enemies. So moving on here, new battle, and I'll start using some other skills here. Now, he got frozen from my relic, so that's actually really good. You get to use it later on if you want to. I don't know if you have to find it or if you already have it from the tutorial. Like I said, I've been playing a bit already in this game, and I've managed to gain, not a lot, but I've gained a few relics already, which I will show off later. And I am getting my ass kicked. But I won, victory. And that red thing there was a health orb, does not heal for much. And I kind of find this game really hard actually, because it's really reliant on the fact of you not taking damage. You do not heal between floors, and those health orbs do not heal a lot. The insignia of legend was a mark of distinction granted only to those wizards who successfully overcame the Chaos Trials. Other than its ceremonial use, not much else is known about the relic, other than that it was crafted directly from Chaos energy. So, now we're in our starter house, so whenever you complete the tutorial, this is where you start from after that. Varies, pardon me, are you alright? That looked like quite a tumble there. Woo, glad to see that you're okay. Welcome to your new home away from home. As a wizard invited to participate in the Chaos Trials, your accommodations and our services are provided by the Magical Council. Also included is a one-time weird word, of 100 Chaos Gems. You'll have to excuse the mess, we weren't expecting any guests so soon. But not to worry, we'll have everything sorted out shortly. In the meantime, let's do a round of introductions. Ward, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ward, and all of the enchanted attire will be in my charge. Now let's see what fashionable outfits I have ready for you. So basically here I can change cape. I don't know if any other capes here give any benefits, stats or of some sort, or if they're just like different colors. I haven't unlocked any yet, I only have the red one and the blue one. But let's go red. Mimi, hey, I'm Mimi, and I'll be snacking on all the relics you find. But don't worry, they'll be safe and ready whenever you need them. So as you can see, I've unlocked 9 of 48 offense relics, 1 of 48 defense relics, and 3 of 48 misc relics. Offense relics are Amulet of Sundering, increase all damage dealt, that's the one I'm using right now. Also have Sinister Ledger. This relic increases all damage for every enemy defeated, but loses effectiveness when taking damage. This is really good, but I take a lot of damage, so I don't think it's as good for me right now as the amulet over here. Shiva's Water Bottle increases water damage, Gaia's Shovel increases earth damage, and Rudra's Pinwheel increases air damage. The Phoenix Talon has a chance to burn foes, Narret Shell has a chance to slow foes, and Noxious Dapper Cape has a chance to poison foes. And also have this one here, Friendship Bracelet increases damage and movement speed when you're with a true friend. So that one seems good if you're playing 2-player, which you can in this game. Defense, the only one I have is Vampire Eyeglasses, regenerate health every time you land a critical hit. It doesn't heal for that much, so I'd rather have the damage. And Misk, Museum Ticket, I think that one's useless. We have Rock Cells, Pendulum, reduces all cooldowns, and Freezing Spirit Naya. That's the one I was using in the tutorial. And last thing here, we have Tommy. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Tommy and I'll be cataloging all the arcana you come across. Let's pursue through your gallery now. Peruse. So, a basic attack, dash attack, a standard attack, and a signature attack. As you can see, you can use different elements. On the basic attack right now, I have unlocked fire and wind. Dash is fire and wind. Standard fire, wind, and water. Oh, sorry, ice. And signature fire, wind, and ice. I'm gonna roll with the setup I have right now for this first video, and I'll probably be mixing it up along the way. So just to show off quickly, that second long range attack I have is different. I have these orbs around me and I can oh no, sorry, I don't think I fire them, but they home in on targets close by. And oh yeah, my dash is different too. It's still a dash, but it leaves fire on the ground. But anyway, let's get into the first game here. Here you can also buy new relics, I'll do that later. And you can buy different skills. But for now, let's just start the first game. Lenova Knight, halt. Only wizards who have been invited to participate in the Chaos Trials are allowed to pass this point. Oh, you're a last minute entrant. The council has informed us of your arrival. You are free to proceed. Thank you. And let's go. So, first game. You can see we're on the first floor here. It seems like there's 3 big bosses. I've never gotten to those. There's still smaller bosses at the end of these levels. And they've been challenging me enough right now. So the one complaint I do have about this game is the map. It's dark until you discover the area, and some of these edges look like the end of the map. When actually the map continues, and it makes it really confusing to know where you are. And there's actually a lot to gain from discovering everything. Like at the start, I missed out on a lot of stuff, and I noticed a huge improvement once I started investigating the whole map and getting some gold and getting the ability to buy some relics and stuff. So here I can teleport to the boss, but there's 3 shops we can find, and I would rather do that than fight the boss right now. Oh, we messed him up. There we go. You can run over barrels and stuff, and sometimes there's gold in them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Also, these paths like lead around a lot, which I guess is good to move a bit quicker, but it also makes me just run around in circles sometimes because I don't really look at the map that much. Either I look at the map too little or too much, and if I look too little at the map I end up running around in circles, and if I look too much then I end up running into enemies like I did now without basically knowing they're there at all and taking a lot of unnecessary damage. So this is kind of like a shop. I can buy some trinkets, which is probably a good idea, or a healing potion. Doesn't really heal for that much. But I'll say, well, I don't have money enough to buy these anyway. I have 55 coins and these cost a lot more. This teleport goes to the boss, by the way, so you can fast travel a little bit. Let's check out the map here. We discovered this entire area, so let's move up. And there's probably a fight here. So let's try and not take so much unnecessary damage. Missed him with the dash there. That went pretty good though. I don't know if you have to run these over, it's just a visual effect that makes me think it's a good thing. But it can't hurt, right? So we healed a bit, that's great. I needed it. Wow! I am actually not playing that bad right now. Which is surprising since my previous runs have been terrible. So here I can buy new cards. Enhanced is a better version of a card, so if I buy this my dash will become better, and I actually think I am going to because I think that's pretty good. I think it gives it a cool, no, it adds an explosion on landing that burns foes. So if I dash on someone, they will take more damage, I guess. That was a terrible piece of damage right there. Anyway, let's try it out. Well, maybe not now because I need to dash there, but... Oh! More than anything, I use the dash to escape from enemies. 1 second. Alright. So... we have a little bit more to discover here. Whoa! These enemies are not messing around. Wow. So, kinda hard talking at the same time, especially since I'm new to this. Well, that sucks. Hopefully it'll get better as I do this more often. Also could be good to know, I'm aiming with my mouse button here, moving with WSAD. So I actually have to aim these skills somewhat when I'm using them. So we've done that area. I think there's only one more area to go and then we should be done with this floor. Yeah, I'm a bit worried checking the map while I'm running because that often leads to me running into enemies, but we're actually done. This guy, Creammire the Collector, allow me to buy your relics. Just drop it on the ground and I'll pay you based on my appraisal. Could be good if you have a relic you don't like and you would rather get money to buy a new one, but we have right now the Amulet of Sundering, which increases all damage dealt, and I find that one pretty good. Well, boss fight time. So let's see how this goes. I kind of wasted my left click ability there. Now, the biggest mistake I've made on these bosses is that I don't focus down the boss and I just, I don't focus down the enemies around the boss, and I'm fighting mainly a lot of enemies at the same time, and these bosses have been quite hard enough. Wow. So we actually managed to charge up our ability there. Not bad. I guess I could kill these orbs, which would be for the best. Oh shit. Well, we beat the first boss. Very good. Well, not very good, but you know what I mean. Break open the chest, we get a bunch of gems and coins, and we can move on to the next floor. Stage 101 cleared. See the stats there and the time. Let's keep it going. Second floor, and this is funny enough as far as I've ever gotten in the game. Well, I've beaten this boss. No, I've gotten to this boss, but I've never beaten this boss. So this would be a good time to make that happen. Another thing, like, I think is cool with this game, but similar games do not reward this the same way is that you actually get a lot from taking it slow and moving around and defending in regards, well, compared to just like mashing attacks and kind of like steamrolling everything. That's what's making it kind of hard for me, because the games I've played before have been a lot more focused on attacking rather than, you know, avoiding attacks, jumping around and stuff like that. So this guy offers me cursed items. Choose wisely, my friend. These relics come at a certain price. Don't let your greed for power become your downfall. So some of these have been really good, some of them have not been. Flashy boots will probably give me a speed increase. Paranomasicon. Do not know. Volatile gemstone. Let's try this one. It's cursed. Signature charge rate and decay are increased dramatically, but charged signature damage is reduced. Shell of the perfect time crystal. Well, I think that is gonna be terrible. It's not even increased a lot, so I hope it hasn't just destroyed the damage of the item. This is actually good. I use my flame strike a lot, which is my melee attack, so buying an enhanced version of that should really help me out. Well, I mean, I should be learning to use all my attacks, but as for right now, since I normally just use my melee attack a lot, it could be good to upgrade that. And the damage is actually really good. Let's check the map here. We need to go down and around. No, not that way. And that was stupid. So let's move along. And our HP is not looking that good right now. Whoa. And now it's looking even worse. We did get some regeneration there, which is well needed. So the one thing I think about the dodging is that when I'm attacking, especially with this fire strike, is that it kind of blocks the... Oh, here's the boss fight. It kind of blocks the... Like from those arrows, it becomes a red line when they're gonna shoot, and it gets redder the closer they are to shooting. The strike kind of blocks that, and it makes it really hard for me to know when to dodge and what to dodge, but I'm not really blaming it on the game. I know that I'm not that good at the game right now, but hopefully it will improve fast. Oh, that's a wall. I thought I could jump that. Oh, I don't know if he could do some weird kind of jump there, but we good. 53 HP, what more do we need? Map. We can go this way. Check. Okay. Beat them up quick. Oh, a little HP. So that healed me for like 30, so it's not a lot at all. But luckily, we've dropped some more for us here. 86, and I will definitely take healing potion. Oh, that actually healed for quite a lot this time. Maybe it increases every floor. I do not know. So we could go to the boss, but there's still one area left to explore. I think we found all the shops, but I'm so new to the game, and it might be fun to see all the floors. I want to check them out anyway. Well, just a chance to take some damage. Perfect. Now we can head to the boss fight, and I have never beaten this boss before. Haven't been playing that long though. Let's hope this is the first time. I'm just gonna wait for my cooldown, and let's go. So again, I make the mistake a lot of attacking the boss, when really I should be attacking these guys, taking them out. They don't always, well, I don't think they ever summon. Oh shit, that was bad. That was really bad. Messed up. Stage cleared. So, first time beating that boss, and we got Tozy's Pocket Watch Relic. This relic reduces cooldowns but also reduces signature charge rate. Well, that's great because we already have something that reduces the charge rate, so that should make it even better. Alright, let's go. Stage 102 cleared. First time ever, so this is totally new for me too. And it looks like a boss fight. And it is a boss fight. What is this? I do not know what that did. I am a bit worried. Let's go. Okay. Frost Queen Freya, it's too late to be getting cold feet because I'm about to freeze you in your tracks. Good one. Let's go. Okay, she messed me up. Okay, I could not dash through that. Wow. Alright, wow. At least I got to see the first boss for the first time. That will do it for now. I will try and upload 2 videos a day of Wizard of Legend, and I'll also be uploading videos on Slay the Spire, Binding of Isaac, and basically any other game I find fun and interesting. So if you have any specific game you want me to play, just leave me know. Man, I can't talk. Let me know in the comments below, and I will check it out. If you enjoy watching, make sure to wow. Okay, I'm gonna rest my voice after this, but thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, make sure to subscribe. Thank you, goodbye.